because they are undergraduate students, we have just listed 3 activities, and maybe there is a test also. So here,
just to yeah. Over here, the BA psychology students have to remember that BPC is 0 to 2 and BPC is 0 to 3, that is internship. Both these courses you have to take based on your specialization or your courses, that is BPC 014, BPC 017 and BPC 015.
Correct.
Psychopathology, counseling psychology and industrial and organic.
Correct.
Right? So please continue.
Yes, because see, this that is from the group 5. If you see, we have given 3 options from where you have to select, and then accordingly you will have to conduct these activities. You have to select accordingly. You have to select in BPCE 022. So in BPC 14, that is people who have opted 14 will have to do these activities. For example, we have given you 3 video links on mental status examination, and accordingly you will have to answer. These are very good videos that have been prepared by Enhance, and you need to, there are 4 questions based on that, because these questions you will only be able to write or be able to answer only once you have seen the videos, right? Then we have another video link for clinical interviewing, and then we have another activity which is related to DSM-4TR and DSM-5, that is, you'll have to list out the differences. So this is also very important for the undergraduate students, because they are into clinical psychology. They need to know what are the differences. We have BPC 17, those students who have opted 17, they need to do these 3 activities. One is, of course, your test, personality test based on the 5-factor model, that is there in your personality paper as well. And then you need to, the second activity is the video link on anxiety among children. Then you will have to again answer those questions related to the video uploaded. And then you have another video link, temper tantrums in children. So this is very relevant topics as such, important for counseling psychology students. So accordingly you will have to answer the questions. Then when you come on to BPC 15, that is industrial and organizational psychology, we have the same personality test based on the 5-factor model. You go onto the link, answer, and then you have to write a report like what was suggested. Then there is a very interesting video link on emotional intelligence, because if you see your paper pencil test that was there in the offline mode, you had one test on emotional intelligence. So that has been substituted with a video link, and then you will have to answer. And then there is the last one, is the perceived stress scale by Cohen again, and this again is an online test that you can self-administer, go for the score and interpret it accordingly. So this is in a similar way. What this was just explained about the report writing also pertains to the undergraduate students as well, where you have the freedom. For example, in the video links and your answers, definitely they will be different from one student to the other. There is no format, but of course the question answer writing pattern. But where it is a test like a personality test, like a perceived stress scale, now these are all tests which you will have to follow the same order that we have mentioned in the handbook, at least kind of adapt. And now, because you will be working with the offline and the online resources, it will be very good if you can write what Suhas rightly mentioned, the references, because that will always strengthen. And don't copy anything verbatim from your study material. That right? Neither in your assignment, neither in your term and examination, and similar here in your file. Then the last part, of course, is the evaluation
for BA. Right. However, we have to remember, as is with the offline practicals, for MA level the passing marks are 40.
Correct. That is very important.
And for BA level it is 35. So that, of course, remains the same.
And there is no re-evaluation.
There is no re-evaluation.
Yeah,
so
that's
it is
important.
That you sincerely carry out these activities and report them well, and answer your viva as well.
Yeah, and these are very simple exercises. Though we have made the provision of academic counselors helping you from the centers, If you read it, there are very simple exercises or tests that you can take, but of course the counselors will help you out if there is any problem, and sessions have also been arranged so that because from 17th September we'll be having our term end examination. Accordingly, the sessions will be organized, so you need to be in touch with your learner support center, your study center and your regional center in this regard, right? And in case of any problem whatsoever, we are always here to help you out and facilitate the entire process, in successful completing the program. So you can always reach out to us. Of course, here we have mentioned the addresses, the email IDs. One is monikmisra@ignou.ac.in. We have